Am I live yet? Is my network bad? I think it's fine. Okay, what am I going to do today? Um, yeah. So the plan for today is to make Timer a desktop application. So just to recap, I wrote a little shell script yesterday. Yeah. I wrote a little shell script yesterday that's basically timer 0, 1, 0, sure. Which just runs a timer. That's all it does. I think it's pretty cool. And thing is, that's so I want it to be a smaller window. I want to be like I'm gonna place it somewhere to the side. Yeah, that actually looks pretty good. If I make it a little bit bigger, that looks really good. Yeah, I want it to be something like this. And I want it to keep floating. So I'm gonna try to make it so that if I run timer with a time, it launches something like this. I have to do it every time though. Hmm. Okay. How long would this take me? I was thinking I could finish it in 15 minutes, but now I'm not so sure. I feel like it's going to take a little longer. Let's see. What are the things that I have to do? Step one, check if interactive and if it's not interactive, we launch. If not, launch kitty. So it's going to be 6 plus 3, 9 by 1 cells. Font size, I'm not too sure. Maybe like 32 pixels. 32 maybe. And well, if I can't resize it in Kitty, I need to resize it in Sway. And this one's gonna have like an app class or something. Or what's called. Basically, it's something that I add to the title, which I can listen for in Sway. Resize as maybe. Then I need to do sticky and floating. Or do I just put it in Scratchpad? If I put it in Scratchpad, I can't have both visible at the same time. So just floating. Resize, sticky, floating. I think that's it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna set it to 15 minutes after all. Wait, what is, yeah, speed coding without AI, that's good. Not is making, I'm not making a PHP app. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna making a shell script. Clock, no AI, Linux. I'm gonna add shell, bash, whatever. Bash, shell, shell shockers. Done. Oh, I already had bash there. Whoops. Shell was also there. Whoops. Okay. Speed coding without AI. Good enough. I'm gonna add 15 minutes into the title now. Maybe a little clock emoji. Wow, Google, that's pretty cool. Mm, siren emoji? Sure, let's go with siren. Not really relevant, but I think it's cool. Done. Okay, 15 minutes, that's the plan. Timer 0, 15, 0. Okay. Which timer? Actually, I'm gonna do. Da, 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 da. Oh, whoops. Da, 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 da. Okay. Local bin timer. That's cool. Okay. And man kitty. What else do I need? Okay, first thing, I'm gonna check if it is interactive. If it's not interactive, we're gonna do something else. So I'm gonna add another timer 0, 1, 0, 0, 10. Cool. And then okay, if it's interactive, how do I check if it's interactive? If okay, so those are shell options. Grep. Uh, I've seen something to do this before, POSIXly, because with Bash you can check for regular expressions, but you cannot over here. So the idea was to remove everything after I, something like that. Wait, hold on. Echo. That's a lot of items. There is an I. So if we remove everything after I, everything before I, no, but that wouldn't work. How do I do this? I don't remember how this was done. Okay, let me do shell echo. Okay. I could do grep fixed string I. That would, I also need Q. So that would give me like a positive, negative value that I can use. But if I'm not doing it with grep, how can I do this? Echo. So deleting everything after. Hmm? Oh, it's everything before I. Whoops. Yeah, but this also includes I. Can I do it without it? I don't think I can. Oh. Oh. I think I remember vaguely how it's done. Or could I just do set? Nah, that's not useful. Okay, for now I'm just gonna do with grep. Because I have a timer running. So if echo grep qfi, then we're gonna do this with kitty, right? That makes sense. Kitty 0. I don't know if that would work. But if I do kitty launches kitty, cool. But if I do kitty timer, I don't even know what happened there. Man, kitty. Program to run. Okay. Wait, what happened to my timer? Where's my timer? Oh, there it is. Why didn't enable sticky? Sway message sticky toggle or enable. Running out of time. I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time. Okay, app ID, that's one thing that I want to do. On VLAN set the application ID on X11, blah, blah, blah. Not important. App ID is going to be timer. So that's one thing. Kitty app ID is equal to timer. Okay, with Kevin NLS Samuel timer. Okay, so that's done. Okay, size. Font size, override font size. Okay, increase font size, resize window, Control Shift R. Okay, whatever. No, there's no way to set the size. Cells. Nope. Detach from the controlling terminal if any detached log session, swap, session tab, Windows. Hold, remain open at shell prompt. After shell process exits, single instance group. Wait for single instance window close. Listen on start as. Control how the initial kitty window was created. Start as normal, full screen, hidden, maximized, minimized. I don't know how this goes with the sway. We'll leave that as it is. Replay commands. Nope. Watcher. Tabs and windows. Let's try kitty.conf. Size. Font size. Box drawing scale. Whether adjusting the baseline or automatically cell width and cell height. No, that's not what I want. Modify font. What else do we have? Scroll back, size. Remember window size, initial window width. Remember window position, initial window width. Cool. So if enable the OS window size will be remembered so that new instance of Kitty will have the same size as blah blah blah. If disable OS window will initially have size configured by initial window in pixels. You can use the suffix of C. Let's see. Initial window width height. Okay. Okay, so the idea is that I do kitty override initial window width is equal to 9c. Doesn't do anything at all. Maximized. Where's maximize? Toggle maximize, toggle full screen. Start as, let's try minimize. Start as minimized. Also doesn't do anything. Does not support minimizing windows. Cool. Hidden. That worked. Although I'm not sure how to work with it. Didn't do anything. Can I try floating? No. Okay, so I need to do most of this in Sway then. Okay, no problem. Okay, app ID is going to be Kevin_Samuel.com/timer with whatever's already here. What I need to know now is if I do kitty timer. What on earth was that? Oh, wait. Oh, no. Okay. Timer. We have a problem. I'm not sure why we have the problem. Kitty. Echo. Keep. What is it? Man, kitty. Quit. Hold is equal to yes. Okay. Oh, for some reason. Why is it running as interactive? I don't want it as interactive. I wanted to launch Kitty, but I don't want it to be interactive. Can I do that? Man, Kitty, interactive. How can I do this? I can set the title, I can set the config, override, detach log, session, hold, single instance group, wait for single instance window close, listen on, start as, position. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an exit over here. It's going to do echo timer. Man, kitty, program to run. You can also specify the program to run inside kitty as normal arguments following the options kitty, hold, shc, echo, hello world. When Kitty launches, is it launching a shell? It is launching a shell. So if I want to do it without a shell, how can I do it? What if instead I simply did ZSH with Kitty? So now if I did timer, oh, it didn't do anything. Nope, nope, nope. Too many. Why is it launching it again and again? Uh, and I'm out of time. Okay, I didn't finish in 15 minutes. Where am I going wrong? Well, that was disappointing. Anyway, let me think for a moment. Who's gonna make this? I don't know. Let's say the 15 minutes. I'm gonna give myself 45 minutes. So now I have another 30 seconds. Wait, I can't use timer now because of all this. Timer, okay, clear, timer 0, 30, 0. Okay. Hmm. I thought I could set it with. Wait, let's see. Uh, con- sway conf.d. You're gonna add timer.conf. The conf for config is timer.conf. And then for window, class is equal to com.kevinNLSamuel.timer. Sticky enable floating enable. How do I resize and sway again? Command sway.5 resize set height and width. Okay, maybe I don't resize yet. I'm gonna reload. That's fine. Okay. So if I did something like kitty class on.kevinNLSamuel.com.timer, it didn't do anything. Why isn't it doing anything? That's not right though. Why is it not? Okay, let's do floating first. Maybe that's why. Maybe I'm doing it in the wrong order. Floating enable. Nope. Oh, it's not class, it's app ID. Is that the problem? No, it's class. Can be regular expression if classes are. Oh, okay, it's app ID. It's app ID. It's app ID. It's app ID. Got floating. That's good. We're also gonna do floating and sticky enable. Let's see if I can do this with override. Didn't do anything. Floating enable, sticky enable. Okay, we got that. So now I need to find a way to make it the right size. How can I resize my kitty window? Okay. I'm gonna have to do this manually then. Actually, listen on the specified socket for control messages. So I could do this. Hmm. You can use abstract Unix sockets not associated with a file like this. To control Kitty, you can send commands to it with kitten at using the kitten at 2 option to specify this address. Note that if you're running kitten at within the Kitty window, there's no need to specify the kitten at 2 option. It'll automatically read from the environment. Note that blah 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 blah. Okay. So if I just did something like listen on at com.kevinsamuel.timer, invalid listen. Did I type it wrong? It's Unix colon at. Okay, that works. So now I can just do kitten window height. Okay. Man kitten. Choose files, clipboard, diff, edit in kitty, hints, hyperlink, grep, notify, resize, SSH. Kitten desktop UI, okay. Set color scheme, check the current value, troubleshooting. Okay, resize window, resize the active window by specified amount. So if I did something like kitten desktop UI setting, resize window 1C. Hmm. I don't think I'm doing this right. Window resize step cells. Resize a window. See resizing windows for details. Resizing windows. Where is it? Mhm. Oh, update self. Update the sky editor and kitty. Ask, hints, diff, notify, query terminal. Hmm. Okay, it's kitten. Okay, man kitten at resize window. Match specifications of the form field query increment access to password file, use password new. Axis along which to resize. If horizontal, it'll make the window wider and narrower to a specified increment. If, okay. This is not what I want. I want to set particular values for numeric fields, the special. There's something called resize OS window, which is separate. Okay. Action, resize, hide, OS panel, show, toggle full screen, or unit. Okay. Okay. I think this is what I need then. So then I do unit is equal to cells. Width is equal to 1. No, it's 9. Height is equal to 1. It's over there. It's so small, but it's there. Cool. Okay. Let's see. Do I need to enable floating? Yes. Do I need to enable sticky? Yes. Apart from that, nothing much. So I can close this. I'm going to come back here. We'll come to the command part of it later. So first we get a kitty with an app ID. And also listen on is equal to unix at com.kevinandsamuel.timer. Then we do kitten at 2 is equal to, I'm going to put the socket over here. Socket is equal to unix colon at id id is equal to com.kevinandsamuel.timer. Okay, so my main problem right now is that I keep running it over and over. So the easiest solution would actually just be to throw in an environment variable to look for, which I don't use. Kitty ZSH. Oops. Hmm. Okay, that's actually okay. So if instead of this, if I were to run, hmm. So if instead of doing it like this, if I were to do the SHC, it's stuck somewhere. Not a value. Cell is not a value for unit. What cells plural? I have no idea what happened there. I'm not going to launch it as hidden then. For now, I'm just going to leave it like this. Okay. Invalid listen on in final effective config. Invalid listen on Unix. Why is it invalid? Also, I have too many windows now. I don't know what happened there. Why is it invalid? I don't get it. Same thing. com.kevin-samuel.timer. Is it because I'm putting it in a variable? I don't understand what happened here. Okay, so if I do it like that, it works. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this into a variable. That works fine too. What's happening? Failed to connect to Unix colon at com dot Kevin and Samuel dot timer. I have no idea what happened there. Oh, it is failing. Why is it failing? Why is it failing? What? 45 minutes and still not done. Yikes. Because I don't even understand what the problem is. Is it because it's not running interactively? So if I were to do ZSH, C, all of that. No, not a problem. It's the same command. Why is that a problem? It's because it's repeating. It is because it is repeating. There you go. Debug is equal to yes, timer 3, I don't know, 1, 0, 30, 0. Okay, ID is equal to, it's not interactive, which is good, which is why we're doing this. I put it the wrong way around. No? I see. I can see the problem. Okay, we'll come back to that later. Okay, ID socket kitten to Unix at dial connection refused. Why? Because the window closed. Okay, so if I don't want the window to close, okay, Okay, that worked. Okay, so now my problem is, hmm. So if I were to just do SH with I, can I do that? SHIC echo. Yeah, I can do it. So let's do that. What happened? Right, right. It's never going to be interactive. It is never going to be interactive. How did I not think of that? I gave up. I have no idea what I'm doing at this point. There's a lot of interesting stuff in Kitty apparently, but nothing that I understand right now. So that's it for now.